You have a wonderful metaphor in the book, Rita, about snow melts at the edges. And that concept that maybe the fringe case or that outside edge case is where we may find the next indicator. Talk a little bit about
Mm-hmm.
that.
Yes, so that phrase is derived from Andy Grove's observation that if you want to know where spring is making itself felt, you must journey to the periphery because that's where the snow is most exposed. And so the way I frame it is snow melts from the edges just to kind of get the idea across. And what you'll find, especially in companies that have, you know, overlooked an inflection point, is you'll find that the executives are spending the bulk of their time either on internal issues, the email, meetings, business travel, muting, whatever, and they just don't have that exposure to things that are a little bit out there. And so in the book, I lay out a number of practices that you can use to really encourage yourself to think about those edge cases. So to take one example, and this is derived from William Gibson's observation. He's a science fiction writer. And he very famously said, the future is already here. It just isn't evenly distributed yet. And so if it was important to your business, let's just say, to understand what a 20-year-old is going to be like in 10 years, let's say you're going to make long-term plans, well, guess what? Those 20-year-olds of the future, they're all alive and well and living today, and they're all 10. So, if you don't have one yourself, when was the last time you talked to a 10-year-old? And observe, right? How did they learn, right? They learn from their peers. They learn from YouTube. They don't go to a place of learning and look stuff up. They expect information to be readily accessible, free, totally with them at all times. And now, again, I'm not predicting, but if that's the world of expectations your business is destined to become part of, you need to be aware of some of those underlying assumptions.